private meanings of my tattoos. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you one story. But when my grandmother passed away, like six years ago now, and she was, it's weird, it's like an awkward transition because I'm like really funny and then not so funny. Christian, I can hear you laughing. So by the way, I'm gonna hold that against you forever because you're laughing. My grandma died, you asshole. Stop laughing, you're still laughing. What's wrong with you? I was kidding. Anyway, that's the thing between him and I. We just laugh about each other's dead loved ones. Remember when your dad died? Your dad's not dead, right? No, he's not. Okay. What the fuck? Oh yeah, tattoos. So when my grandmother passed away, she told us she didn't want to be buried. She wanted to be burned, which is a weird sentence and would be a great song title.
Generally, what they say is cremated.
Sorry, cremated. Anyway, so we decided that we all wanted to mourn her in a way that was more traditional, so we needed a place to go, and she did not want a tombstone, is what she said. She didn't want to imagine us all going there and like laying on the tombstone crying and whatever. So, so two things happened. We all came back after my grandmother had been cremated as a giant family. We all came back to Calgary, and we went and we spread her ashes at a really beautiful site in Calgary. And which was really weird because we all like dug in and we were like throwing the ashes and it was like flowing back at us and we're like wiping grandma all over us. It was so fucked up, but I was like, that is our family. We're all like laughing about it. We're like, God, Rita's all over us. Anyway, and then we planted a tree for her in a park in Calgary that we all had gone to a lot. So, so when I came home, I asked her, why are you still laughing? This was the sad part. Grandma's probably wherever grandmas go when they die, and she's looking down being like, Tegan is still my favorite. I'm the oldest, that's how it works. Okay, so anyway, after I got back from all of that very sad, very serious business, I had a friend of mine who is an amazing artist draw me a tattoo with a tree in it, and I said I wanted it to look kind of cartoony but kind of dark. So I got that tattooed on there, and that's what this tattoo is for. So the other thing that I was going to say that happened after my grandma died was that my grandfather ignored my grandmother's wishes, and so he agreed to allow her to be cremated, but he also had like 20 tiny tombstones made, and then sent them to sent them to all of us, like, and it had a big. I know that you guys you're like, that's really fucked up. But they had all these mini tombstones sent to all of us, and with this like crazy, really depressing message on it, and all of us we were like, thank you. Like, first of all, a bunch of us were there like in person when he presented them to us, and we're all like, thank you, Grandpa, and but everyone's like fighting back tears, of the laughter tears. Like, it was just like my grandmother's worst nightmare. It's like not one fucking tombstone, like 20. We're all North America. I mean, fucking brilliant. That's gonna be my next tattoo, is that.
Seriously though, imagine that you were with your grandma and you didn't know, and you were at home in Montreal having your first alone Christmas without your mom, and then you get a really heavy present from your grandma when she was money, and then you open it and it's a tombstone. Literally, it's a fucked up shit. That's a fucked up shit. Yeah,